What up? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Hey, 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 hey. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win the drill, drill, drill? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Doobie doobie doo, doop, doobie doobie doo. What up? You guys hear me good? Chrome, you were first. What do you know? What do you say? Sharush, what's up? Adam, what's up? Fred, what up? Welcome. Now, let me go get it for you. This is what y'all are trying to win. Only a brand new version. This is my version. The brand new one's in the box here. Pat, what's up? Diligent Dave, what up? Jamie True, hello. Now, see all you are here. Sayer, what up? But I want that one. Okay, Sayer, if you win, I'll let you have this one. Chrome, I got like 6 mods already. I don't know if I need another one, but I'll let you know if a position opens up. Tool Nerdist, hello. Denny of Fools, what up? Pat, what up? Not playing, I have too many tools. All right. So, tonight, we are announcing the top 5 comments from the last week. That gets you in the running to win this, which is a very nice drill, by the way. It's like a $350 value. That came out of my pocket that I just want to give back to you. It was not given to me. I bought it with my own hard-earned money, and I want to give it away to a lucky subscriber who came up with a pretty good comment. If I was a mod, I would have banned myself. Yeah, right? That's funny. So, I did not choose the comments, okay, guys? Because I felt like I was going to be severely biased to my guys. Apache, Sharush, Kansas, Denny of Fools, Sayer, all my regulars, right? I felt like I was going to be too biased towards them. I didn't want to be biased towards anybody. So I had 2 people at work today and another one of my friends scour through my comments, and we got it narrowed down to the top 10. And then once we got it narrowed down to the top 10, it became super difficult to eliminate one comment and let another comment go through. So we have been doing this for hours, going back and forth. Yeah, and I tell you what, in the top 10, once I announce the top 5, I'll read back the top 10 that we had it narrowed down to. Apache was in there, Kansas was in there, Learning with Juan was in there. I don't know if they made the top 5, but they definitely made the top 10. It was just super, super hard trying to narrow it down. So many comments, and you're trying to narrow it down to 10. Now, remind you, each individual video is different. So, whatever comment was said on that video is in context to that video, right? So, we had to take each video separately and take the comment in which that video was said in, if that was a great comment or not, okay? So, first, I just want to say, if you didn't make the top 5, please don't be mad. It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't want you to win. It's that I took my bias completely out of it, and I let other people pick the comments, and they did a good job. So I don't want anybody getting mad that they didn't get narrowed down to the top 5. Okay? This was about having fun and giving back to the community. Whoever wins the drill, we're giving back to the community, right, guys? PS5 Dolphins. I have a meeting with the bear right now, so I guess I'm going to learn about Bower Brush. Yeah, you sure will if you're going to go talk to him. With that said, I know we only got 18 in here right now. Do me a favor, guys. Double tap the screen, will you? Bye, Dolphin. I will be mad in emotions. Quick questions. Are mechanic power tools better quality? What does that mean? I have no clue what that means. I'm going to be silent mad. You have protection? Okay. Good luck, Dolphins. This drill will never match the power of the Bower brush. See, now that's a great comment. And these people were fully aware of the bullshit that went on between me and or is going on between me and the Den of Tools. And I think all 4 of us agreed that we didn't want one of the top comments having to be something nasty being thrown back at the bear, which don't get me wrong, guys, I appreciate you guys having my back and all. I just wanted this contest to be more about positivity. I wanted it to be more about creativity and just kind of getting to know different people on my channel. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that are subscribers that just don't comment. They just watch or they click the like button. They really don't say much. So what happened was when we decided to do this, more and more people started commenting more. You got to know more of your subscribers, and that was the goal as a community, that everybody got to comment and get to know one another and all that good stuff. All right, let's get this started. Now, remember, this is not who has won yet. The top 5 comments are going to be voted on by the community, and the top comment that gets the most votes is your winner. We'll run the voting for a couple of days, and then we'll end the voting, and then we will name the winner after that. So if you made it this far, congratulations, because there were thousands of comments that we had to go through. It was almost like a full-time job. Okay, let me pull them up here. And we're going to start it off. Comment number 1 goes to Diligent Dave 1966. This was on my project source. You guys, this shit. Where is it? You see this? Remember this, guys? Remember this? Remember I did the worst drill ever video? That's where this comment came in from Diligent Dave 1966. His comment was, I have a project source toilet and think that's exactly where that drill belongs. Also, the bear told me to tell you that Bower beats every single drill you have on the table. And that was the only comment that got through that even mentioned the bear, okay? Because it wasn't heinous, okay? Because we wanted this to be more about positivity. So congratulations, Diligent Dave, you've made it to the finals. All right, that's number 1. See, you guys can read it. I got them all saved on my other phone there. Okay, let's go. Let's see the next one here. Oh, got to save that one for last. Okay. The second comment goes to at GNIC76. GNIC76. You remember the electrical box oscillating multi-tool attachment video? And when we cut out a few holes in the wall with it, right? He commented on that video. Now you can stick an electrical box in it, install a switch, and let your kids try to figure out what the switch turns on, with a big laughing face. We thought that was pretty funny given the context of the video, and I could just picture my niece and my nephew trying to flip the switch on and off for hours trying to figure out why the lights won't turn on. So that really resonated with a lot of people that were choosing the comments because they had kids and they thought it was funny. So congratulations, that's comment number 2, GNIC76. All right, all right. Get on here. This guy, who I'm about ready to say is comment number 3, he put in the most effort. He commented every day on every video with a different creative comment. He really did. He put in the most effort out of any one of my subscribers. But this is the one that we voted on. They were all good, but this is the one that we all collectively voted on. Okay. It goes to Tool Us Nerdus. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. TOOLSUSNERDUS. He definitely put in the most work and he's getting rewarded. He's going on to the finals. Here's his comment. A guy sees an advertisement in a pet shop window. Talking centipede, $100. The guy goes in and buys it. He gets home, opens the box, and asks the centipede if he wants to go for a beer. The centipede doesn't answer. Oh, it cleared out on me. The centipede doesn't answer, so the guy closes the lid, convinced he's been swindled. 30 minutes later, he decides to try again. He raises his voice and shouts, "Do you want to go for a beer?" The centipede pokes his head out of the box and says, "Pipe down. I heard you the first time. I'm putting on my shoes." I thought that was funny. A little bit of humor injected in. So, congratulations, Tool Nerdus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You are comment number 3. Comment number 4 got here because he was willing to give back in his comment, and we're going to hold him to it. If he wins, we're holding him to it. He was willing to give back if he won this drill. So, congratulations, Derek Stewart, who is a very, very big supporter of the channel. Okay, Derek at Derek Stewart. His comment was, "I would love to give it away to somebody at work. If it was given to me, I would regift it to somebody at my construction job who needs it more than I do. Be a heck of a gift to bless somebody with. Still love your content either way. Thank you, Josh." So, congratulations, Derek Stewart. You're moving on to the finals because of your kindness. We all thought that was awesome. All right, now we're getting into the last one here. Drum roll, please. I can't do a drum roll. Sorry, guys. And my wife picked this one because she knows how big of a Giants fan I am. Okay. And it was pretty funny. So the 5th and final comment going to the finals to see if they can win this drill is at Jarrett Finley. His comment was, "Just drilled through concrete with the new DeWalt," and he's the only one that mentioned the tool. He's the only one in all the comments that actually mentioned the tool that we were giving away in his comment. Let me start over. "Just drilled through concrete with the new DeWalt DCD 998. Faster than the Giants drilled through my playoff hopes. Then celebrated by bowling a 62. Power tools 1, athletic ability 0. So I thought that comment was fucking awesome. I was hoping that the people picked it just based off of my personality with the Giants and my bowling and all that type of stuff. I thought it was funny. So did they. They put it into the final. So congratulations, Jarrett Finley. You are in the finals. And those are your top 5 comments to win the DCD 998. But it wouldn't be my giveaway if I didn't break the rules. I am a sucker. This was my comment that I chose. and that I overruled. I let the people pick those 5 comments, and then I chose this one comment, and I'm putting it in, so there's gonna be a total of 6. I haven't told this part, these stories when I've been talking to you guys. You don't know much about it, but I am a huge supporter of veterans. What they do for our country, what they do so that we can do this goofy stuff like talking about tools on a Friday night. Um, I'm always a huge sucker for helping out veterans. My brother was an Army Ranger and was stationed at Fort Bragg for about 10 years. My grandfather, who is my hero, he is tattooed right there on my arm. He's my hero. He raised me. He was my father, my grandfather, my everything. He's the one that got me into bowling, golf, all that type of stuff. He was at every basketball game, baseball game, you name it, bowling meet. He was there. He never missed one. He saved every one of my my newspaper clippings whenever I made the paper. This is his flag that was presented to me when he passed away at his funeral. It didn't go to my mom. Sorry, guys, I may start crying. It didn't go to my mom. It didn't go to my aunts or my uncle. It went to me. And he fought in the Korean War. So they always have a place in my heart. And I miss my grandfather so much. So I couldn't let this comment not go in. So I put him in because I wanted him to be in. Okay? Let me find it. Okay. The 6th and final comment that will be voted on for a chance to win the DCD 998 is a veteran who is a huge supporter of the channel. It is Zach Duramax 2636. Okay. And it was in a more recent video where I had the Godsmack song playing in the background, and I said in the comments, man, I just want to run through a wall. I just want to run through a wall when I listen to this song. And then he replied to me. I didn't even know he was a veteran until I saw this. He replied back, we used to bang to this song before we went on combat patrol in Iraq. Love it, laugh out loud. It definitely got me hyped up for a second. Thank you. So it may not have been the funniest comment or nothing, but just the fact that he used to listen to that song before he went out into battle at war so that we could do this shit. I don't care if they didn't pick him or not, he was going to be in the finals. So congratulations, Zach Duramax, for your comment. Those are the 6 top comments that will be going up to a vote. And I'm sorry I got a little choked up there, guys. That's not usually like me either, to get choked up in front of people. But that's how much I love that man. And that's why I got this tattoo. You know, the American flag on it, you know, with the bald eagle. I mean, so those are the 6 comments. Congratulations, guys. I'm sorry that we couldn't take 20 comments. It was hard enough getting it down to 6. So thank you, everybody, for participating. It means a lot to me. And just so you know, we are going to, there were Kansas, I'm going to just tell you the 4 or 5 comments that were left out when they got down to the last 10 or 11 comments. Kansas's comment on the Hart screwdriver video almost made it. Apache Helicopters comment, I can't remember what it was because I don't got it saved right here, almost made it. Learning with Juan's comment almost made it. It just didn't quite make it there. So I would have liked to see my hardcore guys all be in the finals, but it's just not the way it happened. But anyways, the drill's going to a good home. It's going to a good home, and I appreciate everybody that has participated, and I appreciate everybody. I'm sorry, I haven't been reading any comments, guys, because I was talking to you guys. Oh, yeah, Sayer, he was in the Korean War too? Yeah, yeah. Robert Ward Sr. is the greatest person in my eyes. That's my grandfather. We named our Wednesday night league at my bowling alley. Um, we named the champions trophy after my grandfather, the Robert Ward Sr. trophy. And usually I don't try too hard in league because it's just a night out for me. But in that league, I always tried hard because I wanted to have my name etched on my grandfather's trophy. It may sound stupid to you or some people, but it meant a whole hell of a lot to me. Fuck the money, fuck all that other shit. I just wanted my name on my grandfather's trophy. Well, long story short, 2 years in a row we finished in second place. 2 years in a row we got beat in match play to win the league, and we got beat. Well, there we were again this year, bowling for the championship. And I looked at all my guys and I said, I know you guys just think this is a Wednesday night league, but I said, this match means more to me than anything. Guys, I want my name on my grandfather's trophy. So the guys fucking stepped up. They got serious, and the other team didn't even have a chance. It was over before it even began, and we ended up winning the 2025 league season. So our all of our names are on my grandfather's trophy now, and I don't know. You guys probably think that's goofy, but it meant a whole hell of a lot to me. My grandfather was an amazing person. When I was younger, I just wanted to be like him. I copied everything he did. I mimicked all of his tendencies, his goofy sayings, his demeanor. I tried being like him so bad. Um, to the point to where my family used to call me Little Bob Ward because I was literally a carbon copy of my grandfather. And I took that with pride. They thought it was being goofy. I took that with pride. Fine. I could pick a million different people to model myself after, and not a single one of them would step up to the level of my grandfather. So I always took pride in knowing that I was a lot like him. And I always said if I was half the man that he was, I'd be doing pretty good in life. And we unexpectedly lost him. He was 91 years old, but he was a healthy 91-year-old. It was the end of April, just when COVID started. You know, COVID started in March of 2020. It was the end of April. He was at his home in Florida. He wanted me to come get him and bring him back to New York. And I told him, no, you stay put because I didn't want him catching the COVID at 91 years old. I said, you stay home. Mom will bring you over groceries. We'll set them on the front porch or whatever. You stay there. As soon as this blows over, I will come and pick you up and bring you back home to New York for the summer. But it ain't happening right now. Well, I wish I would have went and picked him up because I never got to talk to him again. He went to bed. He had just talked to my mom that night. He had went to bed on April 30th, and on the next day, he just didn't wake up. He passed away in his sleep, and I never got to say goodbye to him. And that still hurts today. It hurts a lot. And I know I'm going into shit that you guys could care less about, but he's on my mind right now. And man, I'd give anything to go back and just make the drive out there and would have been able to spend the last couple of weeks of his life with him. Um, that's the one thing I regret a lot. I should have went and got him. I should have just went and got him. Oh, Sharush, you're almost there. What are you guys talking about in the comments, huh? Any weirdos yet tonight, guys? Yeah, Diligent Dave. It's that saying, right? Like life's too short, and you never know if we're gonna be here tomorrow. Ever since that happened to my grandfather, I've tried to let go of a lot of grudge in my heart. Me and my dad, we never really, well, me and my dad were very close up until him and my mom got divorced, and then he went back to hitting the bottle. He was an alcoholic. Then I was born, and he quit cold turkey, and he was clean and sober for almost 15 years. And then him and my mom got divorced, and it's like he never missed a beat 15 years later, and he hasn't stopped since then. So we're talking the last 20 years. He's been hitting the bottle hard every day. And I tried everything to get him help. He just didn't want the help, and he still doesn't want the help. So I stopped talking to him for a while. Then when my grandfather died, um, I put all my bullshit aside, even though he was the one fucking up, and I decided I was gonna to keep in contact with him. I mean, it will never be like it once was, but at least I talk to him once a month now, and at least I know he's okay, and all that type of stuff. And he came over for Christmas last Christmas, and it was nice. And yeah, I tried to let go of a lot of the hate and regrets and all that type of stuff that you want to say out of my heart. And no more grudges. I don't try to hold grudges anymore because life is just too short. I've lost so many friends. I've lost, my best friend Joe. I lost him in a fishing accident. Like here, 30 some odd years old. He was taking my niece and my nephew fishing, and he never came home from that. He never came home from taking his two kids fishing. My godson and my goddaughter, my little niece and my little nephew. And he never came home from that. And ever since then, I've been like trying to take care of his kids for him, making sure they got clothes for school and making sure they got a shot in life and not letting what happened to them dictate how their life goes. And just, all this petty shit that we see all the time, it's really nothing in the big picture. It really isn't. The Denatools coming out here saying that he's suing me again or whatever the hell he's doing. Go ahead. You can't do possibly anything to me that would hurt any more than what has already happened to me. So that if that means we got to go to court and get lawyers, then so be it. I mean, I don't care. You're also not going to try and silence me either. Um, so I guess the motto of all this rambling I'm doing is life is too short. Tell the people you love them all the time because you never know. You just never know. Yeah, Dave, I know. We probably all had people that have unexpectedly lost their lives way too short, and it really opens up your eyes. It opens up your eyes so much to what's important and what's not. I know, Juan. I know. I'm just talking out of context. You know what I mean? What was Daniel asking? Bro, what do you work on? Carpentry or tool reviews? Like, what type of a question is that? I have told my story a million times. I'm out here fucking telling you guys personal shit, and this guy, Daniel Rios, wants to ask me, what do I do, carpentry or tool reviews? How many times do I gotta say it? It is in my description what I do. I am not a carpenter, okay? I showed you what I do. I went live a few nights ago. Hell, I went live a couple of times this week in both of my shops and showed you guys what I do, what type of tools I use every day. And I also work as a mechanic at Pet Boys. Like, if you guys want to keep questioning, if you guys want to keep questioning what I do or don't do, I mean, and I know the tool bear kind of opened up this can of worms, but I am a bowling pro shop owner. I own two bowling pro shops. Okay. I also bowl on the side for money, for extra income. Okay. I also am a member of one of the best teams in the country. Bowling is my life, it is my profession, and it is how I make the most of my money. I work at Pet Boys in our off season to not struggle in the summertime while the shops are closed because bowling is seasonal. And then once bowling season comes around, I go down the part time at Pet Boys. Okay. Have I explained it well enough for you? I know. It's just sorry if I was harsh. Sorry. I didn't mean for that to come out the way it did. Sorry. 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 Seriously, sorry. Who wouldn't want Bauer brush tools for free? Me. Me. All right. Whew. All right. Got that out of my system. So what's up? What are we doing tonight? Other than you know, talking about the six people who are going to win this. By the way, are any of the people who I just mentioned in the chat? I know Diligent Dave is. I know Tool Nerdist is. Toolist Nerdist. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sorry, guy. Um, your saw's over there. Here, I sold it, Pat. I sold your saw in the marketplace. Sorry, bud. No, I'm just joking. It's right there. See it? There she be. It's got that brand new demo demon blade on it. Cuts through wood like nobody's business. By the way, everybody, Pat is the one who loaned me the rear handle saw and the DCD 800, which I've been so busy trying to get these comments narrowed down that I haven't been taking that much content. So tonight, after I get off the live stream with you guys, I will be shooting videos like crazy so I can get Mr. Pat's tools back to him. Um, and yeah, so expect some flex rear handle saw videos, Metabo HPT Gen 2 36-volt hammer drill videos. This thing is a beast. I mean, I'm gonna just say this. What the heck, Acme tool? It's been a month. Can I get my battery already? Like, I really need that battery, yo. I don't want to do content on this without the proper battery. I just don't. Don't get me wrong, it's still a beast with the 2.5 amp hour, but Jesus Louises. How did your brother smoke it? Oh, it's getting a little hot down here, guys. I think I got to turn on my beautiful new rigid fan. Let's see. Oh, I just broke it because I was trying to do it with my back turned. There. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Keeping me cool. I've had enough with Bower Brush tools. You'll say that, Apache, but when your uncle gets you a membership, you will not be saying that. I'm so traumatized. Sorry to hear that. All Bower Brush and membership to Full Bear if he keeps getting out of line. Yeah, that'll be your punishment. Is the fan solar powered? No, it's battery powered. Rigid battery powered. By the way, it's been running all day long and it's only down 2 bars on the 4 amp hour tabless battery. Haha, Bowers sucks Bowers. Should get a rotary hammer for real concrete needs. Yeah, I guess, but there is this. I'm telling you right now, guys, that new Ryobi Gen 2 hammer drill, it is a beast in concrete. Like sucks at everything else, but literal a beast in concrete. Like so nice to use drilling through concrete. So if you're just drilling through concrete, buy the Ryobi Gen 2. You talking about that Dremel blueprint right there? That one right there? See, I got all the tools. There isn't too many tools you can say on the chat. I probably got it. But honestly, it probably does beat the Bower brushed. I don't own a Bower brushed. I got a Bower brushless, but not a Bower brushed. I wanted to get a Bower brush, but the asshole at Harbor Freight closed 15 minutes early that night. And I'm so pissed off at him, I haven't been back since. Let's do screwdriver versus Bower brushed. I'd say the Bower brush would take that one. That screwdriver is god awful. If you're talking about the Hart screwdriver. What review is that? LEFK? Have I tried the DeWalt DCD 1007? Plenty. It is right there. It's right there. Or maybe it's over here. But it's back there. Yeah, I got plenty of videos on the 1007. Beast. It's actually tied for my most favorite drill right now. That and the Flex Turbo are my most favorite drills. But I tell you what, this is on the seals quick. As soon as I get that tabless battery, I think this is going to be my favorite hammer drill. Yes, Hercules is way better than any Bauer. It is. Hercules has actually got a space. It does. Hercules has notched out a nice little space right below Rigid and right above Ryobi. Hercules is better than Ryobi, but not better than Rigid. They're right in that middle there. Very good tool. But is it a professional grade tool? Maybe some of them you can use in a professional setting, but no, they're your hardcore DIY. Are you ready for this, Apache? Apache, what is it? What's the abbreviation? Come on, brother. I know you know. It's not prosumer. What is it? You got to get a tool to use with those Bosch batteries? Yes, I do know that. PTP, baby. PTP. Part-time professional. That's what that tool's good for. That's what Hercules tools are good for. That's what Rigid tools are good for, but Rigid's still better. Yeah, well, Dave, you know what you got to do? You just got to scour the web and you can find the biggest beast drill out for 90 bucks. That's what I do. Hell, I got the DeWalt 999 DCD 999 for like 70 bucks. It was brand new in the box. The guy used it once, put it back in the box, never used it again. Sold it to me for 70 bucks. There are so many good deals on Marketplace. And here we go. Another one of the Bears stupid videos that are completely misinformation. He just made a video about don't ever buy tools on Marketplace. Why would you buy some used shitty tool that you can get for the same price at a sale at a store? And in some cases, he's right, but there's a lot of cases he's not right. I've bought in plenty of tools off the marketplace for 30, 40, 50 bucks that were basically brand new. If you bought this brand new, it's a $300 drill. I got it for 90 bucks. The other Metabo drill that's over there, I got that for like 40 something. You just got to pick and choose your battles. There is no black or white or right or wrong. Every situation and every seller and every marketplace listing is its own separate entity. If it's a great deal, it's a great deal. I got that Skill lawnmower that you guys have seen me do a couple of videos on, the Skill lawnmower. I got that for 35 bucks with the battery and the charger, the 40 volt 5 amp hour battery and charger. Been using it all summer long. Thing works fantastic. I'm not out there trying to start up a lawn cutting business. I'm just cutting my grass once a week with it. And I tell you what, it gets the job done. There is absolutely no complaints for me. For 35 bucks, those lawnmowers are three, four, five, six, $700. And it's the same company that makes Ego. It comes off the same assembly line as Ego, guys. I'm throwing a tantrum. Don't worry, my attorneys are recording this now. Please keep going. Do you pick it up in person or was it shipped? This was shipped, but it was Caleb Ross. Okay, Caleb Ross was selling this. Okay, before he's got a bunch of stuff out there on Marketplace. I hit him up. He shipped it to me. 90 bucks shipped, by the way. I didn't have to pay the shipping. Caleb paid the shipping. That lawnmower was a local. We met up at a local Home Depot. 35 bucks. I had a brand new lawnmower that the guy used 3 times at his camp. Nothing wrong with it. So there are situations where you can find gems on Marketplace. Absolute gems. I've sold stuff dirt cheap on Marketplace so I could go buy the newer type tools, sell the old ones, buy the new ones, keep the channel going, right? Yes, your tool. I haven't figured them out yet, Pat. I got to email you about them, and so you can explain to me how to present them. But yes, we will get that done, buddy. They're over there, Pat, and I really don't know how to use them yet. So we need to communicate a little bit so you can show me how to use them. And then once I get a good idea of how to use them, we'll show them off. Maybe we'll show those off in next week's live stream. Next Friday, we'll show off Pat's tool mount. What's the population in my city? Small cities don't have the same deals on Facebook. Yes, they do. That's not true. I live in Niagara Falls, New York. I think our population's like maybe 20,000 people. Buffalo, New York, which is like a half hour away, is maybe a couple 100,000 people, if that now. So I don't live near no huge city, and I find these deals all the time. And guess what? If you don't live close to the guy, you just have it shipped. When you send the money, you just make sure you send it so that you're protected. You pay the extra buck or two so that you're protected. And if the guy stiffs you or scams you, then you just call PayPal or whoever you're using to ship the money to them, and you'll get your money back. So there's ways to do stuff right. I've gotten scammed before, but then I got my money back. All I'm saying is someone owes Sharush a 998. You've got 24 hours. No, Pat, Niagara Falls, New York is not 48,000 people. That is very false. I'm telling you right now, that's false. They count all the dead people that have died the last 5 to 10 years. They don't take them out of the circulation so that they can keep the city, because you got to have at least 50,000. I think it's like 45,000 people you got to have to be considered a city. Under 45,000 people, you're a town. Under a certain amount, you're a village, and so on and so forth. Well, the city of Niagara Falls, so that they can keep the city of Niagara Falls above their name, they fucking count dead people. I'm telling you right now, our city only has about 25,000 people. It's been proven. That's why our elections are corrupt here in Niagara Falls. That's why the same people keep winning every year, because they got 20,000 people on the books that are no longer around anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry, Roosh, that you didn't get in the top whatever. Yeah, I live in a village of township cities. Yep. Then a miter saw. Holy shit, man. That's kind of crazy. A mite. What do you think I am? Donald Trump over here? Bro, hold on. Hold on. Sharouche claims he has a pile here. Okay. So it would have felt wrong to put him in the running to win the 998 when he's got a pile sitting over here because he's bringing a U-Haul. I know we're joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not serious. I live in a city for some odd reason has accidents every single second. Yeah, it's probably a big city. Who's in Germany, Pat? No, he's not in Germany. I'll tell you that right now. If you're talking about Sharouche, maybe Sharouche can share. I don't want to share people's personal stuff. So if he wants to share where he's from, then he can share. That's why you have to stay in a locked car at a convenience store after 9 p.m. Yep. Oh, that M12 brush, that is not a collector's item. Frickin' that thing is a dinosaur. Well, then go ahead, Shrew, share. If you want to share it, share it. That ain't my business to share. He needs sea salt resistant tools and curry. Juan hasn't even mentioned the curry yet. I'm surprised. We're 48 minutes in and Juan hasn't mentioned curry yet. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Speaking of Juan, so me and Juan have been emailing each other back and forth, right, over what happened last Friday with the Tool Bear coming on here threatening to, that he's recording this and my lawyers are watching, yada yada yada. You guys know. So Juan's, you remember how we were talking about the rigid nailers last week that got recalled? Remember that? You remember that? I do. Do you also remember a couple of our other conversation pieces that we were talking about? I remember. This idiot goes and makes a video a day or two after about all the stuff that we were talking about. So if that ain't proof that he's literally watching every second he can, I don't know what is. I checked and mine didn't get recalled. Well, that's good. I was when I was looking at framing nailers, I honestly looked at that one, but I didn't want to have to pay 300-400 bucks for one. So I kind of said I'll just buy one the next time they go on sale. They just haven't been going on sale. And now Apache was nice enough to say that he's going to be sending me the Metabo 21 degree. So I kind of look forward to that. Kind of getting that in. That'll be really cool. And thank you, Apache. So now you're satisfied. Who, me? Am I satisfied? I'm never not satisfied. I just, if it was somebody else commenting on my live stream last week, even though I don't like the dental tools, I also don't want to, how do you say this? Say something that isn't true about him either. So, I kind of wanted to make sure before I really started going hard on this guy again. Apache Helicopter is the number one guy in our thing, it says. He's got a little crown that says one next to it. How come none of you other guys ever have the little number one crown next to it? Who's got number two? Let's see. Oh, there's number two. PS5 Dolphins has got number two tonight. If you don't quit blaming me, Raging Ralph, you're set for Bower Brush Christmas. Okay. I don't know what that means, but sure. He ain't paying a lawyer. It's the same thing he did a few months ago. Uh he's trying to scare me into either dialing down the pressure or just stopping this channel altogether. And we got way too much momentum to stop this channel. It ain't happening. The only way it's happening is somehow he pries it out of my cold dead fingers. I tell you what, I told Christina the other night, for some odd reason I don't wake up in the morning. I want you to go live and show tools just to keep the channel going, to fucking prove that guy wrong. I swear to God I did. I told her, I said, give it to one of the guys. Give it to Apache. Give it to Sharush. Give it to Juan. Give it to Denny of Fools. Give it to any one of my good, diligent Dave. Give the channel to them and just let them keep the channel going. Just to anger that fucking guy, even if I wasn't here. You have to pay. Yeah, exactly. But imagine if he does that to someone who is mentally sick, what would be the results? No, it's not funny. It's not funny. And when he first did it to me, like when he first did it to me a couple of months ago, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of fucking I was fucked up about it. And then Souls came and pretty much told him to shut the hell up, and he kind of went away for a little bit, and then a few months later it starts back up again, and I don't know. I think he likes the back and forth. I think he feels like his channel's dying a little bit. And if he's got somebody to fight, then that creates drama. When it creates drama, people watch. When people watch, everything goes up. When everything goes up, he makes more money. Do you have, do I have any tools that can be thrown on a WNBA court? What does that mean? No. He is one of the biggest cowards I've ever met. And you know how somebody's lying, especially in his video when he's looking off into the sky like this, when he's trying to say what he's trying to say, because the words aren't coming to him, because it's not the truth. He's trying to find the words to tell you. That's the number one telltale sign somebody's not being truthful. I don't know why he feels threatened by me though, Dave. I'm just this little, well, shit, 2, 3 months ago, I only had 5,000 subscribers. So I was just this little 4,000 subscriber channel who didn't like what he said in a video, and I proved him wrong, and now it's turned into this. And then he claims that I'm doing it so I can grow my channel. Listen, motherfucker, I grew my channel without the help of you. Okay, I did it by pure sweat and hard work and doing things the right way, not the bear way. He made a video about buying a can of mini WD-40, and he posts one short a month on their. Yeah, I know, because the shorts don't pay him any money. Short videos don't pay near as well as long format videos or lives. Yeah, exactly, LEFK. That's what I wanted to be right from the very get-go. I don't care what fanboy you are of what company, I am not one, and I am just gonna show the tools for what they are. And a lot of people don't like that because then it stomps on their tool that they spent hundreds of dollars on. When in reality, I'm not saying that that tool's a bad tool. I'm just saying this one's a little bit more powerful, or this one's a little bit more ergonomic, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, he won't threaten souls. He wouldn't dare do that. They kind of got history to them too. He doesn't have the balls. But here's the thing. He's the only one I've had an absolute problem with on YouTube. I've never gotten into it with VCG or the guy over at Total Tool Zone, or I think that's Clint, the guy that says Bat Ray, or Shop Tool Reviews, or any of the other bigger channels, John Malecki or Matt Outlaw at 731 Woodworks. I haven't gotten into it with any of these guys. The only one I've gotten into it with is the Tool Bear. And yes, I did say a little something about Christian the electrician, but I let that go. I said my piece and I let it go. So, but the Tool Bear has had repeated fights with other tool channels. Like, go ahead, go dig, go type in Tool Bear battling with other tool channels. You'll find a dozen of them. And he does the same exact thing. He threatens to sue them if they don't take down their content. Does all these grimy things. Yeah, I know, because that's what I actually thought about the 778. Had nothing to do personally with a person using it. If it works good for you, great. But I just know that there's 30 better options out there. They give him balls to play within the circus. He tries to balance on them. It's a great act, seriously. Yeah, I know. But I don't know how people can't see past it. Like, they cannot see past it. They can't see past that. Yeah, he's just saying he don't even use the tools. Now, if he used the tools and he showed them doing what he says that they can do, fine, whatever. Fine. You ain't gonna hear anything from me. But you're out there making claims and you've never even held the tool. He gets sent all these tools and they literally get thrown in a fucking corner somewhere. They need tool testing. You're pretty much a marketing channel. That's what you are. You market for people that pay you money, and that's fine. Just say that that's what you are. That's what you are. You're not a tool test channel. You say Capri wrenches and ratchets are the greatest, or this, or Tekton, and I agree, they are really good. But I've never once seen you use one of those. I have. I use them every day. Yeah, sure. I recommend Milwaukee Tools. They make some good stuff. If you got the money, they make good stuff. An unboxing video would send them to the ER. What did Apache say? I mean, effing guy gets out of breath opening a box. No, I don't do any welding, Mario. Nope. I found you through one of his shorts. Come to discover that you had detailed comparison between Bauer, Cobalt, and Rigid. I think your demonstration speaks for itself. Exactly. I'm not hiding anything. If Bauer would have beat it, I would have been like, all right, but it didn't. And I know it didn't. So when he keeps telling people it does, I have a huge problem with that. I just do. Yeah, I own a couple nail guns. See them right there? That's just a few of them. I got the Rigid 18 gauge, the Bosch 15 gauge. I got an M12 18 gauge and an M12 pin nailer. And soon, because of Apache Helicopter, we will have a 21-degree Metabo framing nailer. That'll be coming soon. He gets out of breath saying a four-word intro to his deals. I know. He literally just sits in a chair all day long and talks about tools that he has no clue whether they're good or not. But he'll tell people, the brushless M18 drill is probably the best compact drill on the market, without a doubt. True compact drill. It is the most powerful compact drill on the market. The only thing that hinders it, it runs warm. It gets hot. If you're repeatedly using it, it can get hot. And if you're putting a lot of load on it, it can get hot. Why am I wearing safety glasses? One, because I got lights around me, so it can, because I'm down in my basement. So I got lights coming at me. See how I just did that? Oh, and now the light's there. So the light's literally shining in my eyes. I got light coming from over here. I got light coming from over there. And it really helps with glare. And when I'm showing tools in my live stream, like messing with them and stuff, I have gotten sawdust blown up in my eyes and everything while I was live. So I just leave them on until I'm done with the live because it just sucks when sawdust gets in your eye. He knows that someone used tools to assemble his Traeger grill. Jesus Christ. Well, we've been on here for an hour. Hmm. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't want to run tools during the live tonight. I got too much filming to do. Tucked in and Capri are very, very similar, in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you, so is Icon. Now you can throw Icon in there too. Hi everyone. Tonight I'm a fan of DeWalt, but I also live in Quebec, Canada. So I usually buy my tools at Canadian Tire, Mastercraft, and most of them are 3/5, 3/5. I don't know what that means. But welcome. So we've done a lot of tools here this last few months. I'm running out of ideas. You know what I mean? Because we were supposed to have the rigid Stealth Force impact driver Gen 2 by now, but that's not coming out for a while. I kind of really stoked to see what Milwaukee does at Pipeline, see if they're coming out with a Gen 5 drill and impact driver. And I hope it's good. I hope they're not just going to rest on their motor, on their name and stuff. I hope it's actually a bomb ass drill. Because I'll be really mad if I spend a couple $100 on a drill that is the same thing as the Gen 4. Kind of like what DeWalt did with the DCD 801 and 800, or 805 and 806. Bye, Dave. I'm not repeating that G word because I'll get flagged by YouTube. So, all right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. We've been on over an hour, so we'll go over the top 5 guys that will be. Hey, do any of you guys know? Can I actually put a 6-way vote on my page? Or can you only do 2? Because either we're going to have to do it that way, or we're going to have to do it where I make a video and then you guys put in the comments which video you want to win. You can do a 6-way vote in your. Oh, 4 is the max. You can have a poll and a post. Yeah, but can you do up to 6 different things in that poll? Or is it like 6 voters works? I think I've seen 3 and 4 before. You can probably do 6. Okay. Who are we voting for? Trump? We don't talk politics here. No, we're voting for who's going to win this drill? The best comment. There's 6 finalists. Yeah, we don't do politics here. That's just dumb, in my opinion. You want to talk politics? Go to a politic channel. Talk them all day long over there. We're talking tools, and everybody from all over the world, male, female, they are more than welcome to come and join us to talk about tools, as long as they're respectful. Max is 4 or 5. Fuck. I may have to just do a video then. I may have to do a video where only you guys can vote in the video with your comments. Like I'll have comment 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just comment in the comment section, 1, 2, 3, or 4 as your vote. Souls, I'm kind of surprised Souls ain't here. I think Souls hasn't been feeling too well, guys. I'm kind of worried about him. I'm worried about him. I really am. If all you guys know Souls personally and you got his contact information, just send him a text and check up on him. He'll probably appreciate that a lot. 4 is the max. All right, we're going to have to do a video then. Lowe's gives 5% off with their credit card. Apache is the Prime Minister of Sweden? Yes, you are. You stated that in a video a while back. Were you texting him all day today? Yeah, he's kind of said a few things in comments, and it's got me a little worried. So if y'all know him, if you guys got his email or whatever, send him an email, text message, something. Just let him know that you're thinking about him and all that type of stuff. All right, I'm back. Can you hear me? They died on me again. They were fully charged too. They were fully charged. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why they were at 93% when I started the video. Golly. You spend all this money on this fancy-dancy stuff and the shit don't work good. Stupid. So, I'll say it again. Tonight at midnight, we are starting, the polls will be open to see who wins the DCD 998 out of them 6 comments, okay? We will close the polls Sunday at midnight. All right? Sunday at midnight, so that's 48 hours. And whoever has the most votes wins the drill, okay? You will then get in contact with me. My email is in my description with your shipping info. If you are, I really hope everybody that got picked is in the lower 48 states. Because if you're not, then the next person who had the most votes gets the win. Because I cannot ship internationally with batteries and stuff. It will cost too much money and be too much of a logistical nightmare. So, be on the lookout for the video or the poll. And please, guys, please vote. We really want the best comment to win out of them 6. And the more the people that vote, it just makes it way better. Thank you, everybody, for participating in it. It's my pleasure to give back a little bit to you guys. And I appreciate all the support. And y'all dealing with my crazy on a daily basis. I know it's probably not easy watching a mug like that. Especially when he's up here crying about his grandfather. But, yeah, I just appreciate it, guys. That's true, they don't even, yeah, I know, it's a pain in the ass just to do it in the States, let alone shipping to other countries. It'd be a nightmare. Yes, go Giants. Apache is a helicopter. Dave, I thought you were going. You said bye like 10 minutes ago and he's still in the comments. That's hilarious. Yeah, especially lithium ground only. Yep. Yeah, you guys won't see that side of me too often, Sharush. I keep that hidden from almost 99% of the people. It was a shock even to me that it came out, so I must feel comfortable with you guys. I became the bear and lied to you. Oh, shit. Watch out, Dave. This is being recorded. He may come after you next. All right. We're going to get out of here. Keep a lookout for the video or the poll. Get your votes in. It means a lot that a lot of people vote. I don't want to see like 5 votes in there because that defeats the whole purpose of this whole thing. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.